The annual New York City Parks Department 2017 Outdoor Lap Swim program begins July 5th and ends September 1st, running Monday through Friday. The program gives fitness-minded adults the chance to take to the water without interruption from other swimmers. For more information, go to the New York City Department of Parks and Recreation website.
Let's hear it for Dr. Jane Katz. Jane, wonderful as always. I should tell you that Jane swims competitively in the 70 to 74-year-old age group. So. No! Hands up.
Synchro 2020. We're in Tokyo.
Lap swimming has been a tradition with New York City Parks for 34 years. The Lap Swim program is designed to encourage and promote physical fitness and health in adults 18 years and older. This summer, over 13,000 swimmers took the plunge, swimming over 12,000 miles. First, second, and third place awards will be presented to those men and women who swam the most laps at each site. Also, the top male and female overall lap swimmers will be recognized, and those who swam 25 miles or more will receive a t-shirt.
We offer two opportunities for early bird to swim before the pool opens, and then the night owl for those that want to swim later in the evening. It's an opportunity for adults who want to have a good time to make it work for their schedule. Parks are about health and happiness, and we want to make sure we offer convenient hours for people to stay healthy and to swim.
You also have what other programs with the aquatics for the children?
Well, we have Learn to Swim and Swim for Life. So throughout the year, we teach second graders how to swim. We also have a program over the summer. People of all ages, if they want to learn how to swim, we offer that before the pool opens, but that's for children and also for adults. Besides that, if you become a member of many of our pools, you can come and swim throughout the day. So there are posted hours, and so we encourage people be a rec center member and learn how to swim and have a great time.
Swimmers and invited guests, please welcome back the very gifted Johnny Rauch.
Thank you very much. You guys are too kind. I'll just gonna do some background stuff while you enjoy yourself, and I watch them roll away again. I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, and I'm watching my time roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Marcus Garvey, Night Owl.
With us is John Hutchins. Tell us, John, a little bit about this summer swim program.
Well, this summer has been a very hot summer, as everybody knows, and the hotter it is, the more people come out to swim. And we have this wonderful lap swim program that we offer to adults, and we have 14 early bird sites and 13 night owl sites, and the Swimmers can swim laps between 7 and 8:30 a.m. and 7 to 8:30 p.m. to improve their health and fitness, and they do. We had 12,000 swimmers come out to Parks Pools to swim this summer.
And this is the 34th year.
34th year. Next year is our big 35th year. We'll have to have a wonderful celebration, but really every year is a celebration for the swimmers because it improves health and fitness and safety and fun. So that's really what it's all about.
And it's all free.
And it's all free. It is the best buy in New York. That's true.
We're here at the lap swim party, and with us is Jane Katz. Jane Katz is an innovator of this sport of swimming. Jane, give a few words about what's happening tonight first.
Yes, first we're having our relays with every open lap swim relay from the 5 boroughs. So we're very excited. And, you know, it's everyone's Olympics here. So whether it's Rio or Manhattan or the Bronx or Brooklyn, Staten Island, and beyond, we're very excited about that.
Well, talking about the Olympics in Rio, because this was a big year for swimming, what were your thoughts on it? And also in the 60s or so, you really pushed forward for synchronized swimming.
Absolutely. In fact, in Tokyo, 1964, which the next Olympics will be at, I was a member of the U.S. synchronized swimming performance team that helped to create the Olympic sport of synchronized swimming 20 years later in 1984. So it's very exciting to be part of that, to continue to do our fun routines today. I'll be swimming to La Bamba, so I hope you'll dance, sing, and enjoy. And everyone has fun and everyone has synchro in them. So it's a wonderful sport to do, and I've been teaching at John Jay College and CUNY for over 50 years and introducing synchronized swimming to the beginner of the beginners. It doesn't matter because there's synchro in all of us.
Synchro in all of us. So let's swim.
Let's go swim.
Oh, you know, and before we end, this is a great with the parks. This is a great program that the parks have.
Absolutely. I swam in this very pool when I was 6 months old, and this is where I trained until I was in my mid-20s. And then when John Hutchins came to New York to help develop this program, we spoke at length and have continued ever since, so that many of these programs were things that we've been doing just because. My father, who passed away a year ago, Leon Coates Katz, thank you, 94, taught kids for free here for years because this didn't exist then. And as a result, we got to train in this beautiful 50-meter Olympic pool, Parks Department, City of New York. And every year now, it continues. And 2 weeks ago, there was a 5-borough swim for children that I do their stretch, warm up, and just be a mentor to as many people as wish.
It's a Parks Department.
Parks Department here in New York City for the 5 boroughs. And it's never too late. You're never too old. The litany of excuses don't count. Just get in, just add water.
Well, thank you, Jane.
Thank you, and keep swimming.
Keep swimming.
As Dora would say.
First off, Jane, who's next to you?
Manny Fonseca.
And Manny swims at Astor Levy, 23rd and the FDR Drive right around the corner from where I live. So I come uptown to visit you at John Jay as well. So, you know, we pool hop.
This is my second year 4-man relay. The first lap I came in first place last year. So I'm trying it again for an almost 70-year-old guy.
Well, congratulations. And tell me, how did you do this year as far as swimming?
Well, I did 27 miles.
27
Oh, you
miles?
get a T-shirt.
Yeah. I got a black T-shirt, yeah. I did a little bit of the early bird, too.
Happiness is a clean T-shirt.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for
Great,
having
Manny.
us, and
Yes,
great to
it's
have
happy.
my great partner here.
Buddy.
Buddy,
Take care.
yes, okay. Good luck on the synchronized
Good,
swimming.
Thank you.
With us, Paul Kusner, and Paul swims with me all winter long at Lenox Hill.
That is right.
Lenox Hill
Neighborhood house.
Neighborhood house. I keep thinking of the hospital because I also work at the hospital. So tell me how your swim was this summer.
Excellent as always. The last 2-3 years, wonderful. Best thing to start the day.
And how many laps did you swim?
So far, about 1600, give or take.
Okay, and how many miles did that equate to?
About 45,
45
more or less.
miles.
So far.
And tell me, how does it help you start the day?
Well, you wake up and you have a purpose. You go out, you swim. You have achieved something already, and day's ready to go.
Well, here we are. This is a lap swim award ceremony here in New York City, and you did a wonderful job. I'm proud of you. I remember when you first came to Lenox Hill as far as swimming, so you've come a long way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Henry Dombrowski,
And what pool did you swim out of?
Hamilton Fish, Night
And
Owl.
A night owl?
You bet.
And how many miles did you swim?
Well, I'm on 26 now, but I won the third place with 14 miles.
14. And tell us about your swim.
My swim is fantastic. I'll describe my swim quickly and clearly. When I get home from work, I'm exhausted. I get myself out to the pool. I get in the pool, I do my swim, my 2 miles, and I get out of the pool. It feels like a brand new day.
So it's sort of therapeutic.
Absolutely therapeutic. It's like an extra day, within the day. Make sense?
It does make
Honestly, all my aches and pains are gone. I feel like I could, do whatever I want to do during the day.
sense. So you like this program?
I love this program. Absolutely. Yeah. I come here every year. It's great. Fantastic. It's like the best kept secret in the city, and it's not really a secret.
And how many years have you been swimming?
Like maybe 14 years or 12 years. I don't know. I have a lot of T-shirts in my drawers and a lot of the little trophies. One of my T-shirts got burned up in a campfire when I went camping in the Adirondacks, but other than that, I have most of them. Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, now we have 2 swimmers that are receiving T-shirts. Your name?
Oslo Godleski.
And
Catherine Tanner-Young.
and tell me how your swim went this summer.
Oh, it was great. It was awesome. It was beautiful. In fact, I just had a swim now, too. Yeah, no, we're all together every single night, and this is the first time we took our heads out of the water and know what we look like.
What pool do you swim?
Asser Levy.
Asser Levy. Ah, and tell me how your swim went this summer.
My swim has been awesome, and I worked really hard to get out of work on time in order to get into the pool. But I swam 30 miles, and I got a third place finish, and I swam in the relay race tonight with my comrades. And we had a wonderful experience. I want to say that this is one of the best things that the city does for its citizens, and I've been participating for 19 years, and I hope to participate for 19 more at least. So,
well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just want to make sure that people know about our aquatics program. They can go to nyc.gov/parks, and they can find out more about our incredible program. We also encourage people, if you don't know how to swim, please learn. And on our website, we have some of the top 10 tips to stay water safe in and around water. And we want to make sure people have a good time, but they also remain safe.
So, Kristal, you won all your wonderful medals. It's the red, white, and blue season, post-Olympics from Rio, and every winner should have a mermaid. So this is your 2016 mermaid.
Oh, it's my mermaid pin. Oh, thank you so much. And we've been here with Jane Katz. I'm Kristal Hart. This is the Lap Swim Awards. It's a New York City Parks Department is ahead of it. It's been a wonderful season. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the show, and we'll see you at the pool.
See you poolside. That's the tradition.
Poolside. Summertime is my favorite as we leave outdoor swimming and go to Flushing, Queens for World Team Tennis. The New York Empire is a World Team Tennis team that plays its home matches on Court 17 at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center in Flushing, New York. World Team Tennis is a mixed-gender professional tennis league played with a team format in the U.S. Today is Media Day, which kicks off the 2017 season that begins in July. The New York Empire, presented by Citi, are one of 6 teams competing in Mylan World TeamTennis. The New York Empire will play their home matches on Court 17 at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center in Flushing Meadows, New York, between July 16th through July 31st. World Team Tennis is in its 42nd season as the innovative leader in professional team tennis competition. Team matches consist of 5 sets, with 1 set each of men's and women's singles, men's and women's doubles, and mixed doubles. 1 point is awarded for each game won, and overall match scoring is cumulative. Sets are played to 5 with no advantage scoring, and the home team sets the order of play. Mylan World TeamTennis showcased the best in professional and recreational team tennis with the innovative team format co-founded by Billie Jean King in the 1970s. Professional teams compete for the King Trophy, the league's championship trophy named after King.
There's a lot more strategy in World Team Tennis than there is in regular tennis, okay? Which is what I like. I grew up in team sports, so I prefer it. I like the strategy. I like the fact you have a lot of players. Not everyone's going to be a superstar. You're going to have role players, but everybody counts. Every game counts. You know, you can go play a match, lose 10-8 in the third or something, come off the court. You won all those games and nothing counted. And with us, every game is so crucial because you might only win 1 game in your set, but that might make the difference at the end of the night. And you contributed. So you never, ever know. That's why it's so important to get those players to understand. This is about winning games, keep the sets tight, keep the spread tight. There's a lot of strategy, and that's where a coach like Gigi, who's played professional tennis, and also you're going to respect her because she's played and she's won, and that's also a big factor, I think, especially in New York.
With us, Gigi Fernandez, with the new coach here for the New York Empire. Tell us, what are your expectations?
So my expectations, if they're fulfilled, would be great, is to have a packed stadium and to have 2,500 screaming New Yorkers here supporting our team. We have a great team: John Isner, Jeannie Bouchard, Marty Fish, Guido Pella, Kristen Flipkins, all top 100 players, some of them top 10. So I'm really looking forward to the matches, and the atmosphere of team tennis is very different than on tour. Like the fan involvement is encouraged. You can sort of heckle the opponents, and music plays between points, and it'll be really a lot of fun.
And tell me, as far as a team sport, what do they look for? What do you look for in the players, and how do they come together?
Yeah, so we have a couple of fun activities planned before the season starts to kind of make sure everybody gets to know each other a little bit, because even though they're all professionals, they don't probably go around in the same circles. So we have to bring them together and make sure they get along. And like I said, we have a couple of fun activities planned, and then we'll have team dinners and we'll all get together, and then we'll practice together, which will also help. And I think the main point that we have to get across is that we all have the same goals. We're all here to bring the title to New York. So as long as everybody gets on board on that, I think we should have a really good year.
And how do you motivate?
Well, there's 2 types of motivation: extrinsic and intrinsic. These players are self-motivated. You don't get to a top 50 in the world, top 10 in the world if you're not already motivated. So I feel my role as a coach really is to support whatever they need so that they can go out and play the best tennis. It's not so much being a motivator, because this is like a 2-week stint. It's not like a year-long engagement. So it's really about making sure that they have everything they need and everything runs smoothly, so they have their practices are perfect and their matches they're ready to go for their matches, and that's really the focus.
And I guess just to end it, how will you fill all these seats?
So we're doing,
do we have some proactive
yes,
ideas?
yeah. I mean, we need people to come out. We have the tickets are cheap. They're like $20 for the grandstands. You can buy packages in the front rows here for way less than you can buy a U.S. Open ticket and see the same kind of players. I mean, our match July 15 is John Isner against Donald Young. I mean, to watch those two on court 17 at the Open for under $100, you wouldn't be able to do that. So. So yeah, we are approaching or have made contacts with a lot of country clubs in the area, and Michelle Cope, who's our general manager, has done a great job sort of getting the word out. This press conference is definitely helping, and the listeners out there, if you guys play tennis, come on out. It's going to be a fun time.
And just to end it real quick, you play tennis, and you were the first Puerto Rican professional female, but you did the Olympics. Was it with the United States?
Yeah.
How did you come about with that decision? It must have been sort of hard internally because you're sort of pressed.
You're opening a can of worms here, but so yeah, it was a really tough decision. And in a way, I didn't have a choice because I was playing doubles. My main thing was doubles, and there was not another Puerto Rican player that I could play doubles with. So my choice was to not have any chance to win a gold medal, or have a chance to win a gold medal. And in fact, when I first started playing, Puerto Rico was still part of the United States Tennis, or the Puerto Rico Tennis Association was still part of the United States Tennis Association. So we hadn't really separated. So Puerto Rico did not really have a team. We didn't have our own Fed Cup team until 1993. And in 1992, I won my first gold medal. So I didn't really have a choice in a way. So, but it's been a tough decision because I still have a lot of negative responses to my decision from people in Puerto Rico, but and now fortunately Monica Puig won the gold medal for Puerto Rico, so the Puerto Ricans are kind of leaving me alone now because now we have the gold medal. Yay! Finally, we have a gold medal for Puerto Rico. So
wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, once again, come out here, New York Empire.
Yep.
And good luck this
Thank
season.
you. I hope to see you all out. Come on.
With us, Billie Jean King, the best, the greatest here at the Billie Jean King National Tennis Center.
Oh, wow.
Just first of all, talk about that honor.
Well, that happened August 28th, 2006, and what a night. Diana Ross sang, and firefighter. My dad was a firefighter in Long Beach, California. They had a group of firefighters come in from Long Beach and give me a flag. I was just looking at it the other day in storage, so I've got it. Now I know where it is. And it was quite a night, and to me it was so important because I remember that Althea Gibson played her first match at the U.S. Open as the first person of color to win a major on August 28th. Because I read all my history, I love my history. And for me, and then I also think Martin Luther King gave his dream speech in '63 on August 28th. So I don't know, that was just a special day for me because of equality and trying to... civil rights was very important to me, and I don't know, I just added, and my mother was still alive. My dad had just passed away 2 months before, and so having my mother here, which they didn't usually go watch me very often, I think that really meant a lot to me that my mom could be there. Because they didn't come to the tennis very much. They only went to Wimbledon once. They never came to the U.S. Open, none of them. No. They used to see me in L.A. and it was close to Long Beach. But same with my brother. They were great that way. There was no pressure. There was absolutely no pressure on us as children to be any good. All they cared about is, are you healthy and are you getting your education? And are you sure this is what you want to do with your lives? Because there'll be a lot of heartbreak along the way if you want to be number one in something. And Randy and I we just totally had our eyes on that site to be the best we could be.
And how are you able to use the sport for social justice? I mean, and you are a pioneer and innovator of the whole movement.
Well, one thing I realized as a child, I wanted to be number one when I was 11, but when I was when I was 12 years old, 12 years old, I had an epiphany that I realized my sport, everybody wore white shoes and white clothes and white socks and played with white balls and all that. And I promised that day I would fight for equal rights and opportunities the rest of my life for everyone. And I knew that tennis was all over the world because Wimbledon was in London. That was far away in those days as a 12-year-old. That I knew I had an opportunity if I could be number one, that I might be able to make a little bit of a difference. And that was really more important to me than actually winning tennis matches. That became the most important thing to me. It took me time to figure out how I fit and all that, but tennis has just given me so much.
And now we have the New York Empire and
I
the
know,
World
I'm so
Team
excited.
Tennis. So just fill our audience.
That's what I love. That's what I love the most about World Team Tennis. First of all, I'm a co-founder. My former husband and I were huge. We talked about it even in the '60s in the library at Cal State LA about wanting to make tennis a big sport. We wanted to make it help tennis locally. We wanted to be teams, and I said, well, we got to have men and women on the team, Larry. And he goes, that's perfect. We'll have equality. We'll do things for the right reasons, and always have integrity and get in there. And so we helped found it with the group. There's a group of people. There's a lot of founders. In 1974, we had our first season, and I played for the Philadelphia Freedoms. That's why Elton John wrote the song for me, Philadelphia Freedom. But then they couldn't have a team the following year, so I came to New York. And really, New York is where I was for a few years and meant so much to me. And that's why I live in New York, is because I played World Team Tennis for the New York Sets when we played at Nassau Coliseum, and then also the New York Apples at Madison Square Garden. So I was so lucky. I had great teammates. I had great experiences, and I ended up buying an apartment and now still live on the Upper West Side. So New York, I'm here. And then you've got the Open besides. So, gosh, I'm really lucky.
And this season starts in July.
Yeah, July 16th is the first night. John Isner's playing for the Empire. Come on out. They're playing against the Philadelphia Freedoms with Donald Young and Sloane Stephens. So it's going to be a great night. And that's you got to come and see the other players. Like Peja is on this, and different players. You can look it up on the website.
And just to end this, you said it's sort of what once you said a violent sport and a ring of tranquility. What are we going to do with these
That's
airplanes?
in tournament tennis, but in World Team Tennis, we don't have the tranquility around us like we do in like at Wimbledon or someplace. And even the U.S. Open's great now. It's much more rowdy than the old days. I like it. I want to share the experience. I want them to feel like they're sharing with the player, not just observing. I want them to be a part. They're part of the entertainment.
Well, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Once again.
Good luck with everything, and let's go. Let's go, New York.
Let's go, New York.
Empire, go.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. It's great to see you.
In July 2015, Mylan World Team Tennis became the 5th major professional team sports league in the U.S. to reach the 40th season milestone. On the recreational side of the sport, the Mylan World Team Tennis Recreational League operates team leagues and events. And I'm Kristal Hart reporting here in Flushing, New York at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching.